Welcome back. Hi friends, and welcome new viewers. Today we're going to be sewing a Ken and Julia set, and I'm going to be using this pattern Simplicity 5330, and I'm going to be doing this set right here. I'm going to start with Ken, and I don't think I'll have enough time because I'm pre-recording this. I always have a little issue of having no space. So we're going to get started to go and get this into a speedy videotape. So I have the pieces pre-cut. I'm going to be moving Julia's out of the way. And I did some adjustments. I'm going to be doing some shorts instead of pants. And I'm going to be giving Ken short sleeves instead of long sleeves. And after I do Julia's, I will see if I need to, I'm going to put this a little bit closer, if I need to adjust the pattern to make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to start with the harder thing first. I'm going to start with the pants, only because I wanted to keep the color. And another adjustment I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out first, but I want to make this an elastic waistband. And I will kind of estimate here. This is the back part, so I'm going to set the thread to a little bit tighter, and I will definitely be using the serger because the satin will fray. And this is a very beautiful color. I have another blue, a teal color, and don't have that much of it, but it would have been good, but it's not the correct color. So this one that matches is a little bit better. So as I mentioned, I will be using the serger, and I have to do this right now, so I'll be doing a little bit of going in and out. And I'm trying to make this a little bit faster. I couldn't do the serger until I sewed that together, so I had to do that right now. And for all case and purposes, this is a sewing tutorial. So now that I did the serger, and I did it on the side and I did it on the top, I'm going to see if there is enough to put an elastic and put it up. So the part where I'm going to see, it's going to be a snug fit. So I am thinking of whether or not to do it, but let's go ahead and try our best with this. Let's see if I have enough elastic as well. And we are looking pretty low, but never fear, I have a bolt. I have this bolt here of plenty of elastic, and I'm going to put this on him. So this is the best way to do it. I don't want it to be too tight, so I'm actually measuring what his waist is like. And once I get to sewing it, I may pull it a little bit. So I have my casing done with the serger, and I'm going to sew this into place. And I'm going to continue to sew the shorts. So here we go. So I will be pulling it because this is his actual waist, as you saw me put it on him. So I will be pulling it, and I will have more than enough. And the reason why I pull it is if I get elastic stuck in the needle and the thread, at least I'm going to have that done. So, oops, just see, I think I do have it stuck in there, but no problem. Now I got to make sure not to lose the elastic hold. And I'm going to curve it a little bit up, and I do that so that I can capture it. And it's not going to be too much of a problem because we're going to connect it. So now I am going to, what to do? I am going to fold it, and the way I did it was on the spot. And when I do the other one, I'm going to measure to make sure that they are equal lengths. Oh, I just let go. I'm going to make sure that they're equal lengths. And it's such a slippery thing, sewing with satin. That's what you just saw right there, is it's slipping through my fingers. But as long as I have a couple of stitches in, I'm going to do the same and fold it. And this time I'm going to hold it tight. Now the second one, I'm definitely going to hold it with a pin. And there is the stitching right there. I'm going to hold it with the pin because I'm not going to go straight to stitching it. I'm going to compare it. And I'm going to hold it down. Okay, seems that I have all my pins used, so I am going to, I'm just going to hold it down for now and hold my pin with the black thread. So the way I check it is from here. So I'm a little bit high over here, and this part I'm good. So this part right here, I'm going to lower it a little bit. So I'm going to be careful. And there we go. We are exactly where we want to be. And I'm going to do this ever so carefully, but I'm going to do it again. But since I got a visual, I basically know that I'm going to be okay right here. And it's just tricky getting it in there, because and I do have the same material, the same color, excuse me, but it is like a t-shirt knit type of a material. So now that I have that done, I'm going to sew the back, and we are good. So I'm going to be careful when I connect it, because when it is slippery, it will actually move where I'm at, and it's doing it so right now. Oh, I need to put the pin because it is so slippery that it is moving. Oh, you see that there? The bulk of the elastic and the little hump make it move. And I'm focused to keep that straight because that is important enough for me to connect it. So I'm going to go to the serger and clean that up. Much nicer. You just saw what I had. And I'm going to pin this together, and you see the fraying already happening right there. And this is why I had to leave you for a few seconds and take care of that right away. And I'm looking to make sure that I have a clean connection, and I'm going to be taking plenty of room here because I'm going to be using the serger right here. So see that mess? We're just going to handle that right now. Take care of the situation. And I pre-cut it when I can, and this to give the serger a little bit of help so that it doesn't have to be using the blade